It takes a lot to slow down Ann Garbarini. The retired teacher spends most of her time exercising, especially kayaking and mountain biking.
I've always been active, and I know my body.
But a few years ago, doing what she loved became difficult. She couldn't figure out why she was developing aches and pains throughout her body. After several surgeries and even more doctor visits, she started to lose hope.
I just couldn't get better, and I just knew something wasn't right, and I'm going to doctors, and I'm trying to go to the gym. I was really beginning to think I was crazy.
Her path eventually led her to neurologist Dr. Dean Sutherland.
At the end, I said, "So doc, what do I have?" And he says, "You have Parkinson's." And I was like, "Well, how can you be so sure?"
Ann's husband Ron says they were both overwhelmed with the diagnosis.
Initially, when you find out, I was in denial a little bit that maybe this is wrong, and maybe the first doctor gave the wrong diagnosis.
While trying to accept their new reality, the Garbarinis turned to NeuroChallenge Foundation, a caring group of volunteers and professionals helping to guide people diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The nonprofit group provides free counseling and education, seminars with highly respected physicians and researchers offering the latest on the disease and treatments. Ann says she found hope at the annual NeuroChallenge Symposium.
I was very fortunate that 4 or 5 weeks into my initial diagnosis that Dr. Albert spoke. And he spoke about spinning, and he spoke about the need for exercising. I'm like, oh.
She felt exercise was something she could handle, despite having a disease without a cure. Research shows exercise can slow down the progression of Parkinson's for some, and that's all she needed to hear.
I feel normal when I'm on a bike, and that's really cool.
Ann says from that point on, NeuroChallenge changed her life.
Survival is not enough for me. It's the quality of life that I seek, because I know I'm going to survive.
She practices exercises at home that she's learned from programs like LSVT Big and spinning. Ann says NeuroChallenge has given her back her sanity.
One of the things that frustrated me was I knew something wasn't right, and through the various offerings that NeuroChallenge has made available, I've learned, oh, okay, that's why. Oh, okay, that's why.
It's also given her a way to get all of her questions answered. NeuroChallenge fills in the gap a doctor might not have time for.
I have questions, and not just my neurologist, but every doctor is really busy. So I have lots of questions.
It's just knowledge. It gives you hope, and alleviates some fears that you might have. And it's nice to know that there are people out there that care.
The couple is just one of many touched by NeuroChallenge Foundation. Along with offering free services to patients and their families, NeuroChallenge raises money for research, hoping to find a cure. Donors are the driving force behind making NeuroChallenge a reality, an organization that's given people like Ann and Ron some control over an unforgiving disease.
The information that I've gotten through NeuroChallenge has literally changed my life for the better. And I'm always going to be eternally grateful for that, because I'm going to live a long time.
We have quite a few more good years ahead of us, and we plan to, make the most of them.